Oh my gosh, guys. So I decided to come to Sonic because I wanted something to drink, and then I was like, oh, I might as well just like film this video here in my car. And I pull up and there's so many people at Sonic right now. I just didn't think anyone would be here, and normally not a lot of people are here, and I'm telling you, every single stall except for this one and maybe like 2 others were full. And I was just like hoping that at least like the stall at the end, so I wouldn't look like a crazy person talking to a camera in my car. But yeah, so here we are. I think like a large raspberry sweet tea. That's like my go-to ever since freshman year of high school. That was so long ago. It's so good. If you guys haven't tried Sonic, like I literally grew up on Sonic and their drinks are so bomb. Head over to Sonic and let's chill and chat and just talk about life. So good. So lately I have just been feeling, I don't know, I feel like I've gone through like this crazy transitional phase, and I feel like I'm going through it, I'm getting through it, and things are finally starting to make sense for me. So a few days ago I literally woke up mad, like angry in the morning, because I woke up later than I wanted to, and I just feel like when I wake up later I just have this I don't know what it is, like I have this type of anxiety where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm like so behind. I have to go and get this and this done, and I just don't have time to like even just sit down and have like breakfast or drink anything. Like I'm like, no, I'm like so behind, I have to go start this. I feel like in the mornings I want to have this space in this time for myself. You know, you're just waking up, like the first thing that you don't want to do is just work, you know, if you have the luxury to. I'm telling you, like I want that in my life. Like that's the type of life that I want to live, and I have the opportunity to do that, and I don't act upon it. And so I think like this day I woke up late and I was like so mad at myself because I was like, wow, like I have to just jump right into work, and I really wanted to start practicing, you know, journaling or just being with myself for a couple hours before work and eating breakfast and going on walks, you know, just all these things that I want to do in my life, and I didn't get to do those. So I was working during that day, and I had a talk with one of my friends, and we were just talking about we have the opportunity to live the exact life that we want to like do and become that version of myself. And I was just telling her, I'm like, I hate this because I know a couple of years ago I would be like, oh, I can't wait to live in a really nice neighborhood. I could go on walks and then be able to like go to the spa and go to the gym and just all these things that I currently have right now that I'm not taking action on. Like I love our neighborhood. It is amazing to walk with. So many people walk around, and I want to be that person that goes on walk like almost every day. Why not? I have the time. I can schedule that into my life. Or I have this gym membership and I'm like, okay, I only go to my yoga classes, but I should try exploring more classes, or I should be utilizing the gym more often and becoming that person that I want to become. And it just bothers me because I have all the tools that I need in order to be the person that I want to be, but I just don't do it. After the talk, like I kind of came to a conclusion. I think it's because I overanalyze things. I overthink it, I overplan it, I over strategize, and I never just do it. And I'm trying to work through that. She was telling me it was analysis paralysis, and I totally agree because I feel like I'm just so used to strategizing like for YouTube and for my business, and like how can I do this correctly, or like, you know, I need to research and plan and come up with a strategy. Like I do this even to go out to eat. I will literally, if it's not a restaurant that I'm familiar with, I will look up the restaurant. I will like see in pictures like, ooh, what are people wearing? Like, what do we wear in a restaurant? How does like the food look? What am I gonna order? Even before I get there. And I do this with every aspect in my life, to the point that it gets so exhausting that I'm like, I just rather not. When normally like people, they're like, oh, I want to go out on Saturday, let's just go, and they just go. Me, I'm like, I need to know like where parking is, how long is it gonna take me, like what should we wear, like all of this stuff, like the whole plan. And it's like, Christina, just go. just go. I'm just trying to work through that. I don't know. I've been trying to work on it, and I've just been trying to work more on myself overall, like being the version of myself that I truly want to be. Because if you think about it, we all have the potential to be the exact person that we want to be. We just have to take those actions towards it. And I've been really trying to work on these things of like developing myself, and one of the things that has been helping me is taking a class on Skillshare. If you guys haven't heard about Skillshare yet, I talk about them in a few of my videos. They're an online learning community with thousands and thousands of classes for creators to learn new skills. I've used them before with trying to decorate my house and, you know, business things, and I was like, why not try to see if they have anything that is within lifestyle and self-development? And they did. They had tons of videos about lifestyle and self-development, self-care. I'm just so excited to tell you guys what I've learned from this class. So the class that I've been enjoying is called The Ultimate Self-Care Book, Discover and Nurture Your Center Self by Jonathan Van Ness. So I've been using this class as a tool to move forward in my transitional stage. It's just always so comforting to have someone to guide you and kind of help you throughout this process. And I've really been able to truly learn on Skillshare because they don't have any ads, and it's really exciting because they're always adding new premium classes, so you never get bored. It's never like the same class over and over. Like, there's always something new. So I'm pretty sure you can find a video that will help you within tons of different aspects in your life. And the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link down below will get a free trial of their premium membership. So I hope that you guys check them out and find something that will help benefit your life as it has mine. So yeah, upon like all of that crazy realization of me just having to strategize everything, I've been putting forth the effort into just taking action in like everything that I do. And I think our life is so precious, and I just don't want to waste my time by watching TV anymore or scrolling through social media, or just I want to live so badly. I want to really utilize every moment of my day, and it's okay to rest. Like this morning I woke up around 10ish, and normally I would have been like so upset with myself. I wasn't able to go to sleep till like 3. I just told myself that my body needs this rest. It's okay to, you know, sleep in. And so one of the things that I've been doing that has been really helping me get into that zone and like build my confidence up in myself is getting ready in the morning or having certain attires. So it's like when I go to sleep in my like actual matching set of sleepwear, I feel so much better about myself than just going to sleep in like a big sweatshirt or like sweats or something that you actually like lounge in rather than you sleep in. I just wake up and I feel so much better about myself. In the mornings now, I will go ahead and I'll like change into a robe. I'll do my hair, because the biggest thing for me was my hair. Like I would just swoop it back into like a bun, and I wouldn't feel very confident throughout my day. And so I want to be that person that like looks ready and like gets ready. Even if I'm not leaving the house, like I still want to feel really good. So I've been doing that. I've been timing myself on things that I do. So for example, like I'll make my list in the morning, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna give myself 15 minutes to do this, an hour to do this, 30 minutes to do this, and I set my timer, and it works wonders. It has helped me not only be more productive, but just make me feel very good, because I'm over here like crossing things off and doing these little things. I've just been extremely happy the past few days. And I mean, like, I don't want to say that like I haven't been happy, but I just feel like 2021 I've just been in this crazy funk, and it's like I always attempt to go out of it, but then I just get knocked back down. And it's not anything like, I wouldn't say I'm like depressed, but I just kind of feel stuck, like no movement, very stagnant, just kind of like there. And I don't know, it's just very weird. Even like when I'm at my happy moments, I'm like not genuinely happy. Like I'm like happy for the moment happy for the moment, and then I just go back down, or I'm just like, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not doing this right, like I don't know what's gonna go on. I just like have so many like doubts in myself, and I've completely like turned that around. I look at life a little bit different now. I just see it as, what am I doing in the moment? How was my life right now, what would I like it to be in the future? I would have mornings where I would just wake up and just complain and be angry for no reason at all. I made every single thing a chore. Like, I would literally be like, oh, I need to go shopping to get this outfit for my birthday, and it's like I would make it a chore and I would not make it fun, and my boyfriend always tell me like, this should be fun for you, like why aren't you having fun, why aren't you happy like doing this? And I'm like, I don't know, because it's just like another thing I have to do and get done, because like I'm the only person that can get things done. Like there's no one else that can do my work for me. I feel like now I'm just so happy. Like, it has brought me into a whole nother sense of how I look at life, and I just think life is fun, guys. We have to stop thinking to ourselves of all of these like things that are really blessings and making them into something negative, and just being in such low vibrating energy that it just kind of brings us all down. I feel like I've just been like that this entire year, and I'm just happy to be out of it, because now I look at life and I'm like, oh my gosh, life is like a whole game. I get to choose this car, I get to choose this house, I get to choose to be with this person, I get to choose that, I get to have this done. That's how I think of it now. It's just so much fun when you think of it that way. Like, just think of it as you're playing The Sims, but you're the Sims character. You are the main character. You are, that sounds so like I'm not trying to be like cliche or anything, but life is what you make it. And I even remember like when I got this car, I was panicking because I was just like, oh my gosh, like, am I gonna be able to afford this? Like, this is so much. Am I gonna be able to like pay this every month? Like, what? Like, and I realized, I was like, well, I look at like people that are like well off, and I'm like, well, they're driving that car. It's not like they got a discount because they have money. They didn't get a discount because they're rich off that car. They're paying the same payment that you are. Like, if you bought that car for $70,000, the person that like has the same car as you, they also probably bought it for $70,000, and they have like similar payment. You know, just because they're rich doesn't mean that they get like some crazy discount. And that's how I thought. Like, weirdly enough, I would be like, this is such a high payment, oh my gosh, like this is crazy, this is like such a big purchase. Like, a rich person that comes in, they're gonna be getting that same payment. People have nice things because they pay for them with money, and like they don't just like have nice things from thin air. I had to start thinking about that in life, is that like, well, G-Wagons, everyone that has a G-Wagon has a payment probably over $1,000. Didn't feel comfortable putting the money up front to obtain it, because I'm like still in this phase of like money. It's just I'm just kind of going with life right now. With YouTube, it's like, I'm gonna post this video. If it gets 1,000 views, like, I don't care. Like, I enjoyed posting that video, I enjoyed making that video. I don't care about views, niches, or like what's the right thing to do. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. I just want to live a fulfilled life. I just want to share what I want to share. I just want to go for things. And like right now, like, I want to do YouTube. I want to be a YouTuber, and I'm gonna put action towards that. I think there's like this weird misconception, people that are rich, it's like there was action behind that. Whether they had it easier or harder than others, they did something. And I think right now I'm in the doing phase. Like, I'm gonna just do this, and whatever happens, happens. Because people that are rich or wealthy or famous or, you know, successful, they didn't get there without doing it. They didn't get there without thinking, hey, I want to try this. Just gotta do it, guys. Start your business, start your YouTube channel. That's all for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Comment down below, comment, let's boost the algorithm. A huge thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Follow me on Instagram, follow my business page on Instagram, shop Cosmetic, subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.